What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Got an NFL fact here for you that I think you're all gonna enjoy. Montgomery and Gibbs, the law that stands firm in the land of the gritted iron, aka Sonic and Knuckles, coming in clutch on Monday Night Football with a performance that rivals the best duos of anyone's time, and in doing so, making NFL and franchise history. So let's lie on down and see what the roar is all about for the Motor City Zone in Baltimore this week. The Detroit Lions' two-headed beast of Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery has done it yet again. No strangers to these stat and fact videos after their historical 2024 campaign find themselves again on the channel with yet another amazing outing. Gibbs getting 99 total yards for the night, while David Montgomery showed up to dominate, getting 151 yards on the ground off of an insanely low 12 carries for a 12.6 yards per carry average. Montgomery joining Barry Sanders as the only Lions ever to rush for 150 or more yards and get 2+ rushing touchdowns in a primetime game. Jahmyr and Montgomery totaling 250 yards exactly in their superb performance, them becoming the first Detroit Lions rushers to both get 2 or more rushing touchdowns in a single game since 1936. When Bing Crosby's Pennies from Heaven was #1 on the charts, Charlie Chaplin's Modern Times had just released and was on the big screen. The war that ultimately did not end all wars was yet to begin, and the Detroit Lions beat the New York Giants 38-0 with a backfield consisting of Dutch Clark and Ernie Cadle, who accomplished the previously stated feat 89 years ago. Also, with them doing what they did, David and Jahmyr have now combined for the most times that two different running backs have both scored a rushing touchdown in a game, them now having 11 such games, the most in NFL history, which passes up the legendary pair of Jim Taylor and his running mate Paul Hornung, as well as the $1 million backfields dyad of Hugh McElhenney and his companion Joe Perry, both groups at 10 total. All of their success aiding the Lions in their history-making efforts, as well as the Detroit Lions are the first team since the 1960 Cleveland Browns to have two different players log 250+ scrimmage yards and 3 rushing touchdowns through the first 3 games of a season, and one of 3 to ever do it, the 1958 Los Angeles Rams being the only other team. And with that, the Lions have, for the first time since 1950 as a franchise, recorded over 900 total net yards and 90 points in a 2-game span. On the other side, however, it's looking bleak for the beat. But there are some positives, as Lamar Jackson still owns the Monday Night Football record for the most touchdowns without an interception, adding 3 to his already very impressive 22 for a tally of 25. Alright, apologies for going heavy on that meme this week. It's just that opportunity struck. Anyway, that giving them points, obviously, of which the Ravens now have 111 on the season. The problem is that is the most any team has ever had through the first 3 games, while accompanied by a losing record. Them also currently tied for the most points given up so far this season. Ouch. Points, though, in this game in majority scored by the running law firm of Montgomery and Gibbs, the dynamic Sega Dub superstars who have scored in historic proportions, the genesis of which is long behind us, but I'd hedge my hog, and better yet, stake the whole entire farm on them continuing their success. And I'm not kidding ya. Okay, well, that's another stat and fact video down. Oh, man. But hey, you should hedge your event viewing pleasure on SeatGeek, a proud sponsor of SVTV and the world's best ticketing app and website. With their state-of-the-art seating chart, it's a safe bet that you'll easily find your way to a great seat for a great price. And I'm not kidding you here either. And to strike a big opportunity to lower that price, just use code SVTV for $20 off your first ticket purchase, and don't you miss out on watching something we're seeing anymore. Alright, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one, and peace out.
I got a couple of game balls here. You give out $1 million, but I'm going to give 2, all right? Let's start on offense. 12 carries, 151 yards.
It wouldn't be possible without y'all, man. Well, I'm gonna be winning, bro.
Yeah. Win, guys. Love you guys, man. We'll get ready.